Supporting your team's performance is one of the most practical skills a project manager can have, and the PMP exam tests it in ways that might surprise you. In this video, I'll break down Task 3 from Domain I, Support Team Performance. We'll cover the 4 enablers, what the exam really tests, how Agile approaches this differently, and I'll finish with an exam-style practice question. Let's get into it. Task 3 sits in Domain I, People, which makes up 42% of the PMP exam. The task statement is Support Team Performance. There are 4 enablers under this task. First, appraise team member performance against key performance indicators. Second, support and recognize team member growth and development. Third, determine the appropriate feedback approach. Fourth, verify performance improvements. Each enabler is testable independently. Let's go through them. The first enabler is appraise team member performance against key performance indicators. KPIs are the measurable benchmarks you set to evaluate whether team members are meeting expectations. On the PMP exam, this means understanding that performance appraisal is not a one-time annual event. It is continuous throughout the project. The exam also tests your understanding that appraisal must be objective, based on agreed KPIs, not on personal opinions or gut feelings about a team member. What kind of KPIs does the exam expect you to know? Deliverable quality. Are outputs meeting the defined quality standards? Schedule adherence. Is the team member completing tasks on time? Productivity. How much output is being produced per unit of time? Collaboration. Is the team member working effectively with others? The exam will often give you a scenario where a team member is underperforming on one of these dimensions and ask what you should do first. The answer almost always involves understanding the root cause before taking any action. The second enabler is support and recognize team member growth and development. This is about more than just managing performance. It is about actively investing in your team. On the PMP exam, recognition and development appear in 2 ways. Recognition, acknowledging good work publicly or privately to motivate continued performance. Development, identifying skill gaps and providing training, coaching, or mentoring opportunities. A key PMP principle here: you praise in public and correct in private. This shows up regularly in scenario questions. This principle is tested frequently on the PMP exam. When a team member performs well, recognize them in front of the team. It motivates everyone. When a team member makes a mistake or needs correction, address it privately. Public criticism damages trust, confidence, and team morale. The exam will always reward the private conversation over the public rebuke. The third enabler is determine the appropriate feedback approach. Not all feedback is the same. The PMP exam tests whether you know which approach fits which situation. Formal feedback. Structured performance reviews at set intervals. Used in predictive projects. Informal feedback. Real-time, ongoing conversations. More common in Agile environments. 360-degree feedback. Input from peers, direct reports, and managers. Used for comprehensive appraisals. On the exam, the right feedback approach depends on the context. In Agile, feedback is continuous and built into ceremonies like retrospectives. In predictive, feedback is more structured and tied to milestone reviews. In Agile environments, supporting team performance looks different, and this is heavily tested. Retrospectives are the primary mechanism for team performance feedback in Agile. The team reflects on what went well, what did not, and what to improve, together. The servant leader facilitates this process but does not direct it. Individual performance appraisals are less common in Agile. The focus is on team performance as a whole, not individual output. If a question mentions sprint retrospectives or team velocity, you are in Agile territory. The fourth enabler is verify performance improvements. This is the closing loop. After you have given feedback and provided support, you must check whether the improvement actually happened. On the exam, verification is critical. A project manager who gives feedback but never follows up is not managing performance. They are just having conversations. The PMP mindset expects you to close the loop, set the expectation, provide support, verify the result. 3 traps that catch candidates on team performance questions. Trap 1. Jumping to replacing the team member. The exam almost never rewards removing someone from the team as a first response. Always investigate, provide feedback, and support improvement first. Trap 2. Skipping the root cause analysis. Before taking any action on underperformance, the PMP exam expects you to understand why the performance issue is happening. Never assume, always investigate first. Trap 3. Giving feedback publicly. Corrective feedback is always private. Recognizing good performance is public. Let's recap Task 3, Support Team Performance. Enabler 1, Appraise against KPIs. Measure objectively and continuously, not just annually. Enabler 2, Support Growth. Recognize achievements publicly, correct privately, invest in development. Enabler 3, Right feedback approach. Formal in predictive, continuous in agile via retrospectives. Enabler 4, Verify improvements, close the loop, check that feedback actually led to change. And the golden rule, before taking any corrective action, investigate the root cause first. Let's test your understanding with an exam-style question. Question. A project manager notices that a team member's deliverable quality has dropped significantly over the past 2 weeks. The team member has always been reliable in the past. What should the project manager do first? Option A. Place the team member on a formal performance improvement plan immediately. Option B. Reassign the team member's tasks to other team members to protect quality. Option C. Meet privately with the team member to understand what has changed and identify the root cause. Option D. Report the performance issue to the project sponsor and ask for guidance. The correct answer is C. A previously reliable team member suddenly underperforming is a signal, not a verdict. Something has changed. The project manager's first responsibility is to find out what. A private conversation allows the team member to speak openly without embarrassment. Why not A? A formal improvement plan is premature without first understanding the cause. Why not B? Reassigning tasks removes the symptom but ignores the problem entirely. Why not D? Escalating to the sponsor before attempting direct engagement is premature and bypasses the project manager's responsibility to manage their team. C is correct because it is proactive, empathetic, and follows the root cause first principle. That's your complete guide to PMP Task 3, Support Team Performance. Subscribe for 3 new PMP prep videos every week. We cover every domain, every task, and every question type you will face on exam day. Next up, empowering team members and stakeholders. PMP Task 4 Explained. See you in the next video.